Hey guys, welcome to Lose It Day. Shit, I think it's like day 11, day 12, day something. Yeah. Ooh, I didn't even know what I'm going to talk about today. I've stopped weighing myself. We're going to do the weekly weigh-ins and everything, and I did one weigh-in and wasn't that thrilled with it. And then, yeah, there's another weigh-in coming up in like a day or two, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to know. Like, I know my measurements now, and I'm gonna go off my measurements. I'm 44 around my breast, chest, whatever. I'm 37 around my waist, and I am 47 around my hips. I've written it down, but that's pretty much what it is. I'm like, what was it, 50 something around my, oh shit, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going by my measurements now, not how much I am on the scales. I've been a bit slack with my exercises the last day or two. I just, yeah, like, life has gotten in the way. I'm using that as an excuse because I didn't do them. But yeah, I don't know. I'm at that stage where I need to keep going. Like, my motivation isn't as strong and not as gung-ho, but that's only because I've been busy the last couple of days and I haven't been at home to have my regular meals. I've still kept going with my meals. I was bad last night, and I had a bit of popcorn and some natural confectionery lollies, because I was having a really bad sugar craving. So I thought, stuff it. I had like 3 or 4 of the little milk bottles or whatever they are from Natural Confectionery, and like a handful of popcorn while we watched a movie last night, when I wasn't here. And yeah, I like the fact that we're changing the meal plan up to suit us, because it's more realistic for the fact that some nights I go out, like mum babysits a couple of nights a week and I go out with my friends or whatever, so I can find a healthy alternative at a restaurant if I go there, or a cafe or whatever. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself, the fact that I haven't had any soft drink. Like, I haven't even had a sip of someone's soft drink. I just have no interest whatsoever. It's just pretty much, yeah, it's been straight water for the last 2 weeks. And I feel really good about that. Like, I think that in itself is a massive achievement for me, that I've weaned myself off soft drink with no side effects, because I was having, God, there was a stage where I was having a Coke a day, like sometimes 2 Cokes a day, and that's really, really bad. So if you don't give up soft drink, then you're not going to lose any bloody weight, no matter how much you change your meals and no matter how much exercising you do, because soft drink is just so bad for you. But yeah, as for the eating and everything, I've stopped beating myself up about the fact that it's not going to happen overnight. Like, I'm one of those people, like, my body usually responds really fast. Like, I'll diet for 2 weeks and I'll have lost like 4 or 5 kilos and it just drops off me. It's when I get to the 8 to 15 kilos that I have to really work for it. So that first, 5 to 8 kilos normally just disappears, and this time it hasn't. Which I suppose is a good thing, because if you lose it fast, then it's a lot easier to pile back on you, and most of that would be water weight anyway, so that's good. I'm not holding a lot of fluid, it's just all fat. But yeah, no, I'm really happy at the fact that I've thought of it as a complete lifestyle change, not just a quick crash diet for a month or 6 weeks or whatever. I'm determined to, stick it out for the rest of the year to lose all the weight that I want to lose, because, I'd like to see if I could lose 30 kilos. I mean, that'd be awesome, so if I was like 65 kilos or something by the end of the year, that would be amazing. If I was 75 by the end of the year, that'd be amazing. If I was 80, that would be amazing. And 80 kilos is still like, I've lost like 17 kilos if that was the case. So yeah, I'm glad that I'm finally at a point in my life where I can put my mind to something and just keep going until I achieve it. A couple of years ago, I don't know whether it's the fact that I'm on medication now that it stops me just being so erratic, or whether it's the fact that I'm just at an age where I can, I have some willpower and I can achieve my goals. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's more on the medication side, because I would just fly right off the rails if I was dieting before and just couldn't stick it out. So now I really can, and I'm just going to keep going. So yeah, today's lose it wasn't really informative. It was just more of the fact that I'm strong in my head. But yeah, I'm really glad that we all decided to make this decision together, and we're doing it all together, because it's so much easier to keep going if the people around you are of the same frame of mind. It would be so terribly difficult if I was on a diet and they were drinking soft drink and eating chips while we watch TV and lollies, or getting takeaway for dinner or whatever. Like, it's near impossible if you're in an environment like that. So when you open the cupboard and you open the fridge and there's only healthy things for you, I mean, it's easy to lose weight if it's that situation, compared to, the temptation of living with people who don't give a shit. So, yeah, I'm really happy about the fact that we've made this decision, and it's long past due. I mean, all of us should never have let ourselves get to the way that we are, and we've been heavier than this. I was looking back on vlogs, 6 months ago or a year ago or 2 years ago or whatever, and there were times where Tannah was really big and Mum was really big, like you can tell in their face. And when I was pregnant, like just after I had Jaja, and I was really heavy, you don't see it at the time, but looking back on it, whoa, it's mega, it is massive. So yeah, I mean, I've got this one photo of Tannah, and it's when he and I went to Sydney before he even started vlogging, and he's looking at me on the plane, and he's beside the window, and I swear he looks about 30 kilos heavier than what he is now. And I look at him and I'm like, I never remember him being like that. Like, I hope for my sake and my mum's sake, my brother's sake and everything, that when we get to the stage we are, we don't have this haunting thing of, oh, I remember how overweight I was, because then you can never be confident in your new body. But I hope that there's still that tiny little lingering thing of remembering the discomfort, the frustration, just how shit you feel about yourself when you're that size. Like, I hope that I keep that, but I hope that it doesn't rule me, because then I'll never be able to enjoy my new body. I'll never be able to truly appreciate it, because I'll just always be scared of going back to that. And I like the fact that if you do the hard yards for 6 months, a year, that the rest of your life it's just maintenance, which is nowhere near as hard as trying to lose it in the first place. So you got to do the hard stuff to get to the enjoyment. God, this went for a really long time. Sorry guys, this is Lose It. It's meant to be like 2 minutes. But yeah, I was on a roll. And I'm wearing a new dress, but I'm not going to show you because I've got, I changed my underwear. Like, I was, stop it, I'll show you. I was wearing nude underwear, right? And then I got home and they were the firm high-waisted ones, so that you couldn't see underwear lines or whatever. And I come home and I changed it, and Tannah's like, oh, were you wearing a skirt today when you went out with that dress? I'm like, no, because he's seen this on my butt. Can you see that? Hold on. It says, I love bed. Wait. I love bed. I changed my underwear to my comfortable underwear, and he's like, that's alright then. Yeah, but I'm not going to, I don't think I'm going to keep this dress, because I feel a bit like a friggin' hippopotamus ballerina, and one of my friends wants to buy it off me, so yeah, first and last time. Thanks Topshop, but it's just not for me.